Well, Jason, ultimately bitterly disappointed with today's result. You thought you might hang on for a draw there.
Yeah, I mean, I thought we defended well with 10 men. Thought we actually played better with 10 men in the second half. Kind of galvanised us a bit, but as you say, it was disappointing it was gut-wrenching really to concede late on.
Always know it's going to be tough in that second half, don't you?
No, of course. Plymouth have got good players, and we try to nullify them, but we also try to implement a game on them. And I thought we'd done that. We had a few chances and a couple of set pieces and stuff, but just wasn't falling for us.
Yeah, first half, I mean, it looked like you had the edge. The Tony chance that the keeper saved from the free kick. Obviously, Dembele tries to go around the keeper, just runs out of room as well. We huffed and puffed a bit in the first half. I don't think it was our best performance, obviously, but I thought we were in control of the game. I felt that way on the pitch anyway. I don't think we really came under much pressure from them, and obviously sending off changes the full complexion in the second half. Which happened in the sort of left wing area, you being a right back, complete the other end of the pitch, but what did you make of it?
I didn't actually see it. I was speaking to their striker and I was laughing at the fact the big centre backs went down so easy, but I was having a laugh with their striker.
What did their striker say?
No, he was laughing as well, because he's meant to be a big tough centre back, but obviously he was on the floor. I had a chuckle and then I seen the red card, but I didn't know actually what transpired. I thought it was Ivan that had reacted to the boy supposedly hitting him, but obviously the referees decided to send them off, but I thought it was maybe harsh.
What's Lee said in the dressing room at half time?
Obviously he's apologised. He's an experienced player and he probably shouldn't have put himself in that position, but what happens, and we had to react, and unfortunately we never got the result.
And in the second half, just when you think you're about to hang on, it seemed like there was a few clearances. It just kept, obviously, with the man advantage falling to one of their players on the edge of your box.
No, I think that was the only cross we never dealt with, and obviously they've punched us, but it was a great finish as well. But it's bitterly disappointing. We'll have a look at it Monday and see what we could have done better, and just go from there.
And disappointment, obviously, not just with the result, but obviously all of the talk pre-match would have been the return of the manager to Peterborough United as well.
Yeah, I mean it's football, isn't it? There's a lot of lows, but there'll be highs as well, I'm sure, with the new gaffer. His ideas and the way he is, he's full of positivity. So we'll put this behind us, and you have to. It's done, and we'll get ready now for a massive game next weekend.
That must always be an interesting transition when you go from one manager to another. You've worked with one philosophy, and then just within a matter of hours, you're then suddenly working with another philosophy.
No, again, that's football. These things happen in football. It's an experience that I've now to have dealt with that. I've dealt with it a few times, and he's a great coach, the gaffer, and so is Strack. So you can see that from the very little time we've had to spend with him, but hopefully we can keep drilling us in the training park, and it can come to into fruition on a Saturday.
What kind of changes is he trying to drill into you?
Just obviously it's a different system to what we're used to playing formation wise, and obviously a different style of play, so we just have to buy into it, because there's a gaffer and he's had success with it before, and obviously he's a good manager and good coach, as I've mentioned. So if he's bought into it and if he's on side, and we just have to stick together now and really push on.
And in terms of the result, of course, you're still in 6th position at the close of play today. It just puts, as if it wasn't big enough, even more on next weekend.
No, I've said that there. Obviously in the change room, it's next week's massive. We all know that, and we've got an experienced side, we've got a young side, but we're experienced as well, and we'll handle these games. And I don't think it's going to decide anything next week. Nothing's got to be decided, but it's obviously a big game in complexion and how the season's going to end up. So we have to make sure we get something. But it's not about that game. It's about the 15 games after that we need to try and get maximum points from.
And you really are at the moment, aren't you? You're crying out for some momentum.
No, definitely. And we just need that win, and hopefully we can, as I said, then just buy into the gaffer's philosophy and the way he wants to play, and he can get it into us, and we can then kick on and go on a wee run. And
next Saturday, they're the kind of games you want to be involved in, aren't they? As a player, as big as it is, the opportunity's there.
No, it'll be brilliant. The atmosphere will be good. I'm sure Posh fans will travel in their droves, so
now we're looking forward to it, and we're right up for it as well.